Hello, hello. This is Phase Transcendent, back at it again with the Sparkle Amulet of Risk Master Mode walkthrough. We're going to be continuing with XX Godplayer XX. So, let us begin, right? I just want to clarify something. I failed in a previous attempt, so I'm doing this recording again because, in all honesty, I didn't like the recording on my first attempt, so I want to try and redo this. So it's fine by me, and I lost all my lives before that as well, so I'm trying to make it up. So let's do new game, and we'll do last checkpoint. Right? Yep. And this is the amulet I'm using. Not coming off. Let us begin, shall we? Compared to the first try, that was so much better. And I think the reason it was so much better was because I woke up early in the morning to do that recording. It was like 7 o'clock. I woke up at 5. I did it at 7. So it's good that I'm doing this late at night finally, because I never get to have this time alone to do this. Because I'm, with my family, which is cool, but sometimes I do wish that they give me more time to sort of do what I have to do down here, which is produce awesome gameplay. Anyways, hopefully it's not that winter cold getting to me. Alright. So, I just want to clarify one more thing before I go to the next level, is I didn't go to the mill first because it does not make sense on master mode. Imagine you're going to the mill first, right? So you get to Walk of the Unwilling. And then you have to face the Tangled Quarry, you have to face also Wine and the Spoon, Wound Downwards, Lost Architecture, and then you have to do Sunset Bound. As I mentioned before, it's a deadly combo. So it really doesn't make sense, especially when you're playing at very high speeds. So you're just better off. One second. I think I will show the file on the screen. It's not going to be the entire thing because it's still in the works. It's not confirmed until I complete this entire thing, or at least go as far as possible. Okay, I just pulled up the entire text file for the pathing that I did on my left screen, and it has here mill to the left is blueberry drain, yes, and then at the end it should be tails bitten into sunset bound. So as you can see, I took precaution and I took the time to, you know, leave myself a little pathing for myself so I know where exactly to go. So yeah, you're better off going to the path of the obelisk, because the path there, two reasons. Number one, the colors, you gain an extra color when you go that way, number one. And number two, the pathing is a lot longer, so you're not going to just die immediately, unlike Sunset Bound, which is highly likely because of how short the pathing is. It's unfortunate. So you're better off going right first and then left. I've seen someone make that mistake before, and it's not something you want to do. Rookie mistake. You know, the game wants you to go here, but it's not wise. Anyways, let's continue. Stop talking. I make a mistake there. It happens. Can't just cry about it. I can't just cry about it. I just have to keep playing, right? So, something else I didn't mention in episode 2 when I completed the final level of this checkpoint right here was the music that was used, and that was from Super Mario 63. And let me take my time here. It was from Super Mario 63. Now that was a Flash game which was created by Runouw, and apologies about that. I had to mute one of my parents' phone because it was interrupting my recording, so I muted it entirely. Anyways, so it was a Flash game that was created by Runouw back in the 2000 eras, and if you know about the 2000 eras, if you weren't a kid who played those games back then you guys needs to go and try it out now. Yes, you missed out, but you can still play them. There's a specific software that was created as some sort of database where you can play whatever game that was created before the death of Flash in general, Adobe Flash Player, because it's no longer being supported after 2020. But then again, maybe people are still making games. Anyways, so I took a lot of inspiration from Super Mario 63 because I think the whole idea of the dark, being in a very dark world can fit the narrative of Sparkle as well, because you are entering into Forsaken Lands, and those lands it comes with certain challenges, and you have to sort of pay heed or take heed to whatever comes your way, and it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, in a sense. And I really did like the mix that Paragon had from it, right? Had that little, what is it called? Is it electro bass? Gosh, my memory is failing. No, it's dubstep. There we go. It had a little bit of that dubstep in it, I think. And I think that it's just the game when you have people like Runouw who put a lot of passion into it, and then music producers like Paragon who work behind the scenes, you really create something special, something that is memorable. And I'm excited for the potential remake. There is not a remake actually. There's a sequel. I can't say much about it because I don't want them to get taken down. But if it does happen, I mean, it happens, right? There's a sequel coming up for Super Mario 63 that takes a lot of inspiration from Runouw. Make sure to go check it out. But it's a really great game if you haven't played it. The music is fire, especially the music into Bowser's lair. His 2 layers, maybe 3, the final. And it's just a wonderful thing. Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 63, all put into one exact game, one full game for everyone. Okay, that's enough Super Mario 63 rambling. I think I should probably continue at this point before something worse happens. Let's go. The other one that I want to mention was from Wizard 101, and that was the Novus war combat theme. And so, if you guys don't know, I'll tell you a little bit about Wizard 101. Wizard 101 is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game that was created in 2008. It was a really great turn-based game where you had to basically traverse through different areas throughout the spiral, as we call them, worlds, in order to stop the big bad Malice there. He was a professor who I guess went rogue because he wasn't happy with the death of his wife. Basically sort of changed him and made him become someone he's not. But anyways, that doesn't have any relevance to the music that I used. The reason I chose the Novus combat theme, because when I am playing against double pathers, especially pathers like that where it reminds me of the Zuma format, I can't help but think that it's an all-out war. And that was the theme with Novus. One of the themes that were covered was imperialism, war, and just overall greed. And something else. Imperialism, war, greed. That's all I could think of right now. But Novus had some really great music. And personally, it was probably it's not the best, but it's definitely one of the best worlds that came out in a while. And I feel that it fits the mood perfectly, because when you're going through, if you guys know this by the way, when you're going through that little area, that little jungle area in Novus, it's called Puerto Novo, and you see what the ships, I think from the Monkeystons, correct me if wrong if it's not the Monkeystons, those ships, they caused fires. It was all crazy. You were going through that area, and it was just, I felt like it was appropriate. The music at that time was appropriate to the whole finale of the journey throughout Novus. And when I look at it now, I think to myself, damn, this music could have been used for good purposes, and here I am using it for Sparkle gameplay. And who would have thought? It fits the mood perfectly when you're playing. So I'm very happy to have found that and to have used it appropriately. So I hope you appreciate that. And let us continue to the next level. I don't have much to say. I don't think there is more to really say. I have a really good talent for music. But that is because I was surrounded by people who showed me what good music is. Both in video game culture, hip-hop culture, R&B culture, and what else? There was another. Electro and electronic culture as well, or electronic music. Even pop music. And I'll say that I was in the marching band. So I know how to make good music. Alright. That's all I'm gonna say. Let us continue, right? Alright, this one should be Tails Bitten, and then after that Sunset Bound. Hopefully it doesn't give me too much trouble. While yes, it did give me trouble, I do feel that I could have prevented that. It's okay. All I can do is just keep on trying, right? Guys, I really thought that I was going to... Oh my gosh, man. I feel like I want to cry right now, dude. I really thought I was gonna lose that one. But I just kept my composure. I kept my composure and I came back. Oh my gosh. I need a moment. Okay, so that clip right there, in my opinion, deserves a like, but if y'all don't want to do it, no problem. I still, it's just, that's just how I feel. I feel like that clip was me going above and beyond, so that was awesome. I hope I can finish it off on a good note with Sunset Bound. Give me a moment to get rid of these tears of happiness before I descend into hell. Ugh. By the way, hell is not a curse word. I'm sure of it. Yeah, I should be fine because when I did my previous when I played on Sparkle Mobile and I named one of my previous clips Sparkle Hell, or I think it was called it was a video with Melting Rock. It was called Hell. I called it Hell literally, but nothing happened to it, so I should be fine. Alright, let's begin. Wish me luck. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! First try on the second attempt. Let's go! Oh my god, you do not know how good it feels! How it feels! I hope you guys enjoyed that SphereMatching gameplay. You were once my greatest enemy, but now I am your worst nightmare. please, please give a like for that. I cannot believe I did that. In the next episode, I'm going to be going to the Path of the East. And this path is very critical to the success of this run. And don't worry, I have 2 backup plans. I will say more in the next episode. The link to the unedited alternative clip is in the description. Everything is in the description. It's up to you to read. That being said, have a fantastic day, and see you all next time. Phase Transcendent out. Yes.